Hello everyone, it is me Connie, and guess what? It's time to work in this book again. Oh look, I want to show you what I did. This is one of those coin envelopes that I showed you earlier. And what I did is I put a card and I just glued here and here so it's a little tiny belly band. Let's put something in it, in the belly button. Let me cut this down. Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna get it not like this. Let's see, this might be too short, I don't know. I think it'd be kind of fun just to put that in there, like a little hidden note. Oh, look how cute! Look how cute! And then we can put the other one inside here, which is gonna be probably too tall. I may have to cut some of it off. Yeah, just a little bit. There we go. Look how cute. Isn't that cute? That's gonna be so neat inside of a pocket. I love it. Just a little belly band on the front of the coin pocket, and then a little piece of paper inside. Just a sweet little idea. Okay, there's that. Okay, so let's get started. I put everything inside where I want it, just so I can put it in there with you. And here's just a card that I had these little shiny things already, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna put those on the corners. And then I put some this little sticker here, not a sticker, I glued it down. It says, "With God all things are possible." And it just kind of livens up this little card. You can always liven up your little stuff. And I'm just gonna do two sides because I don't want to limit the pocket to only a certain size piece of paper will fit. You know what I mean? I don't like doing those kind, but I have. And stuff like that I have, but I don't want to limit whatever I put in here to be this size. If I want something that's a little bit wider, I'm good with that. So I love that. That's cute. Let's see what we have here. Ooh, I have a corner. I have something to write on it, but I don't know what else to do with it, to be perfectly honest. I haven't thought that far ahead. I did cut with some scissors to just give it that little jaggedy look on the edge, and I'm just going to glue that down, and it's going to be a corner tuck. I'm going to put this on there like this with that right there, and I may go ahead and do a butterfly simply because this page over here has butterflies on it, but I need a bigger butterfly. Where's all my butterflies? Let me get my thing. Hold on. Well, never mind. That's pretty big. That is like really, really big. That is like probably too big, I'm thinking, but I'm going to cut it out anywho and just see what I'm thinking. Let's see what I'm thinking. You do know that, well, you don't know, but I'm fixing to tell you that washi tape I told you that was underneath, fell under my table, is still there. When I get through with this, I am going to do my best to get down there and pick it up. What I might do, I've already been thinking about this. I know it sounds crazy, but I have a really bad knee. So what I may do is get the broom and the the little pan thing to brush them into. And then there it is. I can just pick it up that way. I know it. But listen, sometimes you just have to improvise and do what you have to do to get it all done, right? I'm cutting off some of that brown to make it just a little bit smaller. Let's see, now let's cut this one. Okay. All right, let's see. It's big, but you know what? I like it. I like it. I'm gonna do it. I'm going for it. I am going for it. Let me ink this up, and I'm gonna do it off to the side because of I need to change the little dilly whopper. You know. Okay, getting there, getting there, getting there. All right. So what I will do is, first of all, let's glue this little thing down. So how y'all doing? I am doing pretty good. I am going to my doctor's appointment tomorrow because it's time to redo my medications. You know what I mean? And you have to have blood work every time you go. So I did my blood work, and come to find out, my thyroid is way up there. That could totally explain some of the weight gain, but it's not all of it. I haven't been following my program very well, so there's that. So kind of off-center it a little bit. I like it coming off the pages. Let's see, where do I want to set this? And I like that on the back. I don't mind the wings coming off to the side of the book even. Let's see. We're going to put it about right there. We're going to do it like, let's do it about like that. And then a little bit of this here. There we go. Okay, I like it. I like it. I'm real happy with it. That's cute. And now we have a spot to put stuff up underneath like that. Okay. I love it. Whoa. Okay. All right, moving on to the next one. The next one. I can't remember what's next. Oh, this one, and I'm not really. Let's come back to that one. Okay, so let's do this one. What I did was I had some of this paper here, and I put this ribbon on top, okay, and then you see I put the flower with the gold right there, and then this and the little small butterfly. That's going to be a pocket right here, and I will glue all three sides for this one. So let's glue that down. And then there's that. Okay. Now this, remember it's all the pages. We're going to just glue that up at the top like that. Okay. So let's glue that right there. And I want to center it with the pocket. There we go. That will be down. Let me put the lid on that. Okay, so that is there. And what I will do with this one is I will get a card, not this one, and then put a taller card in it, and it will hold that down and be something like that. Okay, so this is done. This one's done, and here's the pages, and then they can still write underneath. I just love this. Okay, so that's done. So we have one more, and that will be like this. All right, so let's glue the pockets down. I will do the 3 sides on these. There we go. There's that, like that. And then let's do this one. 3 sides. Remember, I put a thick cardstock behind the paper bag to make this a sturdier pocket. I could have used a thinner cardstock because this is pretty thick. I probably should have used a thinner cardstock, but oh well. That's okay. This will be all right. Okay. And what I do with this one is I'll get 2 of these and fold it in thirds like that. I will have to cut some off the bottom like that. And let me see how much I need to cut off. All right, let me cut a little bit off. There we go. And this one will go on this side. One will go on this side. And then a little card. I'm not going to leave it in there, but I'm just going to kind of give you an idea. So I'll put a card in there like this and a card in there like that, and then I'm going to embellish right here. So that's what this will look like. But I do need a butterfly because I'm just gonna, you know, look, we have our butterfly page again. So we can do a butterfly. That's usually all I do. Let's do this size. And cut that out. And then I'm going to call this video over. And then what I'll do is, if you want me to record I may go ahead and record the next video of me filling up all the pages so you can kind of get an idea of what I put in there. And basically this, you know, is just a starting point for whoever gets it. They can add all the stuff they want to put in there. You know what I mean? I just cut off part of his wing. I'm gonna have to do that to the other side. My goodness, I can't believe I did that. Well, yes. Yes, I can. There we go. Let's see. There we go. All right, so let's ink that up. I'm gonna do it to the side, y'all. I got a mess going on. I have a mess. And with this one, I usually make it flat because if the paper gets pushed over or whatever, it won't interfere with any of that. So let me get something to put in on there. Let's put this one. So then I'll ink this up and we'll be finished. I'll kind of give you a run through of the journal. And then I'll get off of here and then I will record. Let's see. Do I want it this way? No. I like it over here. Like that. That's good enough. That'll be pretty. And then I will glue down the whole butterfly on this one. Wings and everything, because I don't want it to interfere with any of the stuff going in and out of the pockets. That's why I do it that way. I don't see these things as a tutorial. I'm just showing you what I do. You know what I mean? And hopefully you'll get little ideas as well on what you would like. You can take this idea and run with it, you know. And that's the whole point of my videos, is hopefully give you some ideas and not just say do it this way, because it's not all about doing it my way. It's just a starting point for you. It can give you ideas to run with. You know what I mean? I'm sure you do. Okay, so, because that's the whole point. Just to help you out, give you an idea. It's not so much, you know, this is the only way to do it, because it's not. Okay, let me put these back in here. Just like that's on my little cards. I need to print some more off. Okay, so let's start from the beginning. Oh, and I do have to put some short little pages in here. I usually like to do that, so I don't want to forget. So we have this. 5 pages over. We have this one. 5 pages over, we have this. That looks so good like that. Oh, you know why? It's the same page. Oh, I love it. I love it. That's so cool. And then we have this corner tuck, pushing down. And then we have a belly band. And then the middle, I will put a big butterfly in here. And then we have this one, where it's this, pocket, pocket. And then we have this one, the 2 pockets. And then we have this pocket. Love it. And then we have this pocket with these little notebook. It comes like this. And this is all part of the add-ons to the butterfly and roses, is from what I understand, I think. And it's really cute. And then we have this one, where we have all these places to put stuff. So there's that. Alright, so the next video, y'all can come along and I'll fill it up. So thanks for watching. I hope that you're enjoying my process. Take care. Go visit my Amazon links. I did put a link to the Brothers scanning cut that I'm wanting, but I did put it down there so you can look at it. Also, I forget what else. Go see the Ko-fi account. There's some freebies on there. And we'll talk again real soon. Thanks, y'all. Bye.